This is Geoffrey and this is the final battle from a Rome 2 campaign as Rome, fighting Bactria at the Battle of Gazaca, 47 BC. Our leader is giving an inspiring speech. The battle was after the end of the campaign. I kept playing because I could not get legionaries, so I made some legions with proper legionaries, and then I looked for an enemy and I found one in Bactrian, and so it was my chance to play with proper legionaries. That was the biggest battle. Unfortunately, it was not much of a contest. As you will see, it was a short battle, but at least you and I can enjoy looking at these beautiful Roman legionaries. There are some interesting looking Egyptian archers. They look like Bronze Age pharaohs. There is only one unit of them. It is the only skirmishing unit. I probably do not need to explain what they are up to. Behind them are the real men. Here are some very heavily armored legionaries. These units are really beautiful. I wish it was possible to play a Rome 2 campaign with these later period legionaries. Here the archers again provoking the enemy. Here's a view of our enemy, what we can see of them. They were more in number than we were, but much lower quality. While this is going on, some cavalry has been sent around their backs. Unfortunately, because of the Acropolis, they had to make a really very long detour until they could find a way in from the flank or the rear. There are also some units on the right. Maybe you can see them on the minimap. They are standing there, provoking them. And our archers are doing the same. They're provoking them to maybe do something. For the time being, the Bactrians are happy running around, going back and forth. The AI is giving its units a little bit of exercise. A unit moves forward to replace some men that are falling back. And everyone is getting shot. They decide to back off, let someone else become a meat shield for a few seconds. The Bactrians, for some strange reason, did not have any missile units. We had one, at least. That is definitely better than none. So the Bactrians keep rotating their units. This very light militia, this is practically all the Bactrians could throw at the Roman Empire. The AI was drinking tea or coffee or whatever they make in Bactria for the duration of this campaign. Never thought of actually training any units or recruiting any units. And finally the Bactrians decide to move forward. You can imagine what is going to happen when these light units end up in the midst of the Roman legion. So the archers pull back. Here are some beautiful legionaries in chainmail. Some beautiful sulky allies of the Romans. There was a unit of them in every early legion, and they are mixed up here with some proper legionaries. These units are all so nice, they're very nice. It would have been so nice to be able to play a campaign with these units rather than get them after the end of the campaign. An attack into studio formation here moves forward, and the Bactrian infantry is completely surrounded. Some Bactrian cavalry, I think it's Bactrian cavalry, charges the backs of its own men. Most of the dead bodies are those of Bactrians. There are no dead legionaries, or maybe just one or two here and there if you really look hard. And here's a decent unit of pike phalanx who have been surrounded while everyone is running away, and so they decide to run off as well. And this is practically the end of the battle, which lasted just over 1 minute. By now the battle is practically over. You can see our cavalry in the distance had just arrived. A little bit too late for the party. And so they start collecting prisoners, hunting down the enemy. This was definitely not the longest battle in history. There must have been some that have lasted for more than a minute. So I hope that was not too boring. The aim here was to see some of these beautiful units, and this was the biggest battle with proper legionaries from this campaign. So we lost 78 men. We had close to 3,000. The enemy had just over 3,000. The loss, I think, says 1,800. So the Romans did reasonably well in this battle. Thank you for watching.